Alright guys, welcome back. Let's talk about that Jake Paul versus Mike Perry boxing match. Let's cut to the chase. Mike Perry simply got outclassed in the boxing realm. I don't think it was necessarily the size and weight. Mike Perry's a pretty strong dude. It was Jake Paul's skill, his defense, his offense, his setups to his power shots. Mike Perry went out there fighting like if it was a BKFC fight, all reckless. He actually had more defense when he used to compete in mixed martial arts. And it was a poor strategy going out there thinking you're going to go out there and take huge shots, maybe make Jake gas himself out and take the boxing match over in the later rounds. Maybe that was his strategy and what he was thinking in his head. But from the minute he came out with his hands low like that, chin up in the air, no defense, I knew it was going to be a long night. I think Mike Perry could have did a lot better if he had a different strategy, if he had a little bit more defense and boxed smarter. For one, he was just following Jake Paul around the ring. As they were saying in commentary, he wasn't trying to cut him off. And the instances where he had Jake against the ropes, he didn't let his hands go. At those moments, in my opinion, is where Mike should have did work. He should have went for broke, make it ugly, try to do damage as much as possible anytime he did have Jake cornered. But he didn't. He didn't capitalize on those moments. Maybe he was too hurt by then, kind of like dazed. But giving Mike Perry props, man, that's one of the toughest dudes you will ever see in combat sports. The way that one was going, I'm dumbfounded he even made it to the 6th round. I think the stoppage was good. Maybe it could have went longer until Mike Perry was like straight up knocked out, but I really didn't want to see that. He for sure was concussed, definitely brain damage there. It was a good stoppage. Now, to be clear in black and white, flat out, Jake Paul has more boxing technique and skill. I wouldn't mind seeing this one run back in bare knuckle because that's a different thing. The defense is completely different. You can't really protect yourself as well with those big pillow gloves of boxing. Shots just slip in. You also have to measure your punches. You can't punch as hard because you will break your hand. The cuts are a factor, the bleeding. It's just a whole different ballgame. That's Mike Perry's world. As far as mixed martial arts, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that either. That's also Mike Perry's realm. I would favor Mike Perry in bare knuckle, and I would favor him definitely in mixed martial arts, for sure. In mixed martial arts, I could even see Mike Perry out-grappling Jake Paul if he wanted to go that route. Because it's like reverse. He's definitely more skilled than Jake Paul in mixed martial arts. But props to Jake Paul. I mean, you can say a lot of things about this kid. You can say Mike Perry was smaller. He's not a pure boxer. That's not his space. He has less experience than Jake Paul in boxing. All true. However, you can't deny that that kid works his butt off, definitely has boxing skill, definitely has KO power, and if he's throwing punches at you, he's a threat. It's not like a 90-year-old man throwing punches at you. The Disney kid would knock out 99.9% of the public. I don't even know if I want to get into this one. He called out Alex Pereira. I cannot see that ever happening, where Dana White gives Alex the blessing to cross over to boxing to box Jake Paul. But given Alex's kickboxing experience, his pure striking experience, how big he is, the reach, does Jake Paul really want that smoke? I just saw Alex sparring with a 250-pound giant heavyweight boxer, and he was getting the better of those exchanges. Now granted, it was sparring, but Alex is a monster with mixed martial arts gloves, with 10-ounce gloves, with 12-ounce gloves. Like I said, I don't think Jake Paul wants that smoke. I don't see that ever happening. But stranger things have happened. We're living in some crazy, weird times. You never know, I guess. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought about that boxing match. Mike Perry, so damn tough. Just outclassed. Props to Jake Paul. He's corny, yes. Cringe, yes. But he's doing his thing, man. Thanks for watching or listening. I'll catch you guys on the next segment. Take care, my friends.